Welcome back to Color Class. I'm Sarah.
I'm Lucinda.
And today we're going to be talking how color can make you look younger. So we have 5 tips to get through and you will be amazed. We're kind of talking like color in general, but also psychology, which is
some other stuff.
Yeah.
But here's the best thing you will get out of this video. When those of us who want to look younger, and, with certain people, they don't have to worry about it. But
Well, I was going to say, there's been a few times where I did not want to look younger. So I get it.
Yeah. So my point is, if you want to look younger, what do you hear? 30 days. Use this product for 30 days and you'll see a difference. I don't know about you. I use the product for about 7 days, and if I'm not looking like that, product goes in the bin and I try something else. So the thing is, wouldn't it be nice if you knew 5 ways to look instantly younger and you didn't have to wait for the bottom of some jar? One of the things that you want to make sure you are doing is you're wearing a color that gives you lots of skin clarity and contrast, where needed. And sometimes the colors that we wear will drag us down and gray us out. And if they're the wrong color, what you have is light. Light reflects at a 45-degree angle. It pops down onto your décolleté and your shoulders, and it reflects right up into your face. Mm-hmm. Are you making fun of me talking with my hands again? I know you.
Always.
Always. So it reflects right up into your face. Well, what happens? You get skin clarity because it complements the color of your skin, and you get a little contrast. You see extra contrast going on because without being grayed out, you get a pop. Mm-hmm. And so the right color will give you skin clarity and it will give you contrast. An important thing to evaluate is whether you're wearing something that's on the warm side or cool side, if you happen to be very warm or very cool. Now, many of us, as we're finding out from tons of clients, tend to be neutral.
I was going to say.
We might not lean warm or cool dramatically. I'm kind of neutral. I lean neutral more than anything else. So if you just want to make sure that your clothing is as neutral as you are, or as warm as you are, or as cool as you are. Once again, because reflected light, that matters. Mm-hmm. A great example of it is, let's say you're wearing yellow.
Oh no, you're going to get started on yellow.
No. I'm not. But the reflected light of yellow onto your face will make it look like what? More yellow.
Yep.
And we don't love looking yellow. Mm-hmm. It's just not, it's sallowness. Mm-hmm. And sallowness is, not a desirable feature for somebody who wants to look young.
Mm-hmm. It's the same for somebody who is a warm skin tone and they wear something very cooling like gray and it makes their skin go gray. It's the same exact thing. It kind of gives that chalky, ashy effect.
Same exact thing. And a good thing to consider is if you are really warm and you put on something like a fuchsia or a bright purple, and the purple reflects back up into your warm skin tone, what is going to happen if you think about complementary color? The purple is going to take the color of your skin tone, which tends to be, peachy, orangey-ish in general, and turn it gray. So warmth and coolness, understanding where you fall, that matters. This top might be considered by some as a little warm for me.
Yeah.
But because I walk that line.
That neutral line.
Yeah, I can get away with something that is just this warm. If it were any peachier, that would be done. I'm walking the cusp right now with this. Mm-hmm. Another thing that you have to be mindful of is your degree of softness or clarity. Because if you tend to be soft, you want to drape yourself in softness. You want to make sure that you've got, your reflectedness is soft and everything is working with you and not in contrast to you.
I was going to say, like, if I were to put on something black, it's immediately going to grab attention to any, like, fine lines. Like, when I smile, right in my nasal labial fold, like, instantly grabs the attention of those fine lines. So,
well, do you know why black does that? Black does that because if you've got a prominent nasal labial fold,
right. It's
like
dark.
this, because my face is falling. I've got droops and, I've got my wrinkles are happening here and I'm not real happy about it. And so naturally, if I were to wear a little black dress, it's going to reflect up. It will shout up to your face. It will say, hey, up there, got any black? And your face, she's looking at me like I'm insane.
Yeah, we could just shorten the story and say that color finds color. So in your face, the color is going to find color.
But it's not as impactful as thinking about your black dress, yelling up to your face and saying, show us your black. And what black will appear is the black shadow that makes this nasal labial fold, that makes your face droop. It may be some black shadows
right under here,
under your eyes. So the bottom line is, color does refer color. It kind of makes another color happen. And in the case of black, if it's not in your season, it's not going to make you look young. It's not going to help you look young. And if anything, it's going to make you look older.
Right. Now, I do have to talk about the psychology around certain colors being younger. We've done a whole video on that, which I'll tag, but we talked about there's two colors that really, really set the tone for looking and thinking, making people think you look more youthful. First one is teal, but the second one is pink. Pink is that shade that instantly makes someone think younger.
It is. And I mean, think about why. Pink. It's pink. You got pink little, if you're young, you got pink little cheeks and you've got rosebud pink lips and pink everywhere.
Baby pink.
As a sign of youth. And so psychologically, people see pink and they see, youth.
Right.
If they see black,
yeah, they think more business tailored, elegant, a little bit more refined, older. Wisdom.
Older.
Oh, yes. So
go.
But the pink does need to be in your season. So I know autumns, you're probably like, I don't have a lot of pinks. You do think like rosewood, think those dustier, slightly warmer pinks.
And listen, terracotta is a pink. It's not brown. It's a pink.
It's like an orangey
pink.
Think terracotta, but go pinker.
All right. Let's do a quick color lesson here, you guys. And I'm off topic, but hey, you can't control that.
Yeah.
It's just
a
thing that you live with. But pink. Every derivative of red is some form of the red family. Even orange. Red is a primary color. Orange is a secondary color. So orange is of red. It is red mixed with some yellow. On the other side of red, you have like the purple side. But the bottom line is all of those red derivatives, if you add white, become some derivative of pink.
Now, the last tip we had was like optical lifting. That was like the one thing we really wanted to talk about because you love some glasses.
Well, yeah, I love them because otherwise I'm blind as a bat.
You can't see. So.
Right, I just can't see. So, yeah, I love my glasses. I need my glasses. I'm desperate for my glasses. But one day I, was wearing a pair of glasses because I tend to buy a lot of frames just because. And Sarah said to me, those frames, they are not flattering on you.
Yeah, sometimes you get something.
And she said, Mom, in the future, you should always make sure that your frames have a lift. You don't have to go full bore cat eye, but you've got to make sure that your frames are not curving outward and down because they're going to pull your face down. And I was like, oh, I never thought of that.
Let me run out and get 500 pairs.
And actually I did. And
More than that.
Yeah, okay, I got a lot, but now they have a list.
Yes, a
like
list.
me, a lift. And so that will make you look younger. What happens when you want to minimize this pooch right here? Because this is one of the first signs. This is the first thing to go. What you do is you provide a lift. You can take light concealer and bring it outward here.
Mm-hmm. Now, glasses. I just want you guys to know how many pairs of glasses this woman has. We are talking thousands. Thousands?
It's a few. It's a bunch.
Oh my God. Like those under the bed storage boxes when we were organizing? Full. One of those, full. When I say there were so many glasses.
All right. I'm going to speak up in my own defense here.
Go ahead, defend yourself.
I am going to defend myself because I use reading glasses, the kind that you just buy because that's all I need. I don't need, the big prescription and the this and the that.
Because you would lose them.
I did lose them. First, I got the prescription glasses, and I made sure they were Tiffany's, they were Ted Baker, they were nice prescription glasses, and inevitably, within the first couple weeks, they'd be lost.
Goner.
So I then discovered the wisdom of just getting plain old reading glasses and using those instead, because then I can have a handful of pairs in every spot I go to. So,
okay, you know what? Just because I have to do this.
Oh my gosh.
And some just fell on the floor. Like, guys.
Okay, I have a few frames. Just a few.
This is just in this room. This is our filming studio. Just in this room alone. And I'm looking around to see if I can find any more. Oh gosh, they're falling. This
okay.
is filled.
Let me help her.
Yes. Don't throw them on the floor. I'm not cleaning that up.
Clean them up. Bottom line, there's a reason. Here's the reason. The reason is when I first started doing this, my prescription was 1.25. Then along the way, it became 1.5. Then a little further along the way, it became 2.0. Then it became 2.5. Then it became 3. I'm at 3. So the bottom line is I needed to replenish with a stronger magnification. And so a lot of these are the older ones. So
we have bags here and boxes at your house of glasses. Oh, yeah. Guys, if we will be doing a glasses video, all right? We promise. But this woman is the queen. I don't think, if you want to challenge us, feel free. But I don't think anybody has more prescription reading glasses. We are talking thousands of glasses.
There are a lot of glasses.
Okay, well, if you have any glasses questions, direct them to her down in the comments. She will be happy to help you.
Oh, yeah.
And if you have any other questions, Patreon, or you can find us on our social media down in the link below. I am still at a loss for words. So thank you for joining us today.
My daughter's exhausted now. She's like, she's talked about my eyeglasses, and she's just like...
There's eyeglasses on the floor that's crunching around. So I am going to go clean those up.
I'm going to clean them up.
Okay, we will be cleaning them up. So thank you for watching us today. I'm Sarah.
I'm Lucinda.
This has been another Color Class, and we'll see you in our next video.